Hey, people, so welcome back to Boricua Science Nation. Let me just start by saluting my people from Puerto Rico, all those Boricuas from the island, the United States, and the whole world. Salute to you, Boricuas, okay? We love you all from here from Puerto Rico. We hope you're fine, you're okay, and we're praying for you, okay? Um, I want to salute my Hispanic people, including the Mexican as well, okay? I want to salute my people from Chicago, where I was born, in the United States as a whole. Greatest nation in the world, family. Hoorah! Okay, let's start with this. So I want to talk about this today. Okay, I don't know about what you want to talk about, but I want to talk about this. 'Cause we're giving this guy a lot of credit. Many people are giving this guy a lot of credit. But if you take a look at this, you know that the video is gonna freeze. The video's all messed up. The internet. It's not the internet. It's the computer. Okay, computer doesn't have a lot of memory. I have a bunch of problems with but it's gonna get better, okay? It's gonna get better. My face right now is freezing, okay? So don't worry, okay? So he fought all of these guys. I think he fought this one first. From all of these guys, he fought this one first. If we're gonna talk about people who are maybe future Hall of Famers. I know that this guy right here is a future Hall of Famer. Floyd Mayweather. Miguel Cotto is a future Hall of Famer. Okay. Um, Maybe Sergio Kovalev could be a future Hall of Famer. Um, Triple G is a future Hall of Famer. Shane Mosley is a future Hall of Famer. I don't know about this guy. Love. I don't know about this guy. Okay. Yeah, but I know this guy was a pretty good fighter. Okay. I was watching a fight between Canelo and this guy. This was the he fought this guy first, Carlos Baldomir. But if you take a look at Carlos Baldomir's record, when he fought this guy, not only did he had 38 years old, okay, but he had like 7 or 8 losses, okay, okay. So let's go over there and let me show you the records, okay. Let's go over there and let me show you the records. Let's set the record straight, okay. Set the record straight right now, okay. So let's go over there. Okie dokie. Over there. Let's just get rid of this. Here. Let's see if we can get to the internet. Sometimes it lets you, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so we are 17 days away from the Ekel Belanga fight, family. 17 or 16? It's around there. It's around there. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. Closer and closer. We're getting closer. Closer and closer. We're getting closer. Here, box rec. Take a look at Carlos Baldomir, who was the first he fought. I think he was like 20 years old, something like that, when he fought that guy. He was a kid. He was a little kid. Oh man, he was a little kid. How can you be comparing him to those guys? He was a little kid. Okay, so why was he fighting then? Why was he fighting then in professional? Why? Tell me why. Huh? Why was Canelo Alvarez fighting He wasn't ready. Why? He was fighting old men. This guy started fighting old guys. Sometimes they say, but Cotto was still in his prime when he fought him. Cotto was still in his prime and he fought two more times after he fought Canelo. Do you think someone on his prime would still be fighting? I mean, someone on his prime would stop fighting? I don't think so. Someone on his prime would be would be fighting. He would have fought like 10 or 12 more times. He fought two more times. Okay? Two more times. Take a look at this. Shane Mosley, who had 40. He was 40. Shane Mosley was 40. Okay? Jesus Christ, man. Shane Mosley was 40. That is unbelievable. Carlos Manuel Baldomir. He had 45 and 12 losses. 45 and 12 losses. This guy fought how many more times? He really fought. He really fought legends, man. So he finished his career with 45, 49, and 16. Okay, he had 12 when he fought Canelo Alvarez. I think he fought like 7 more times. The guy was old. Imagine if he was 38 when he fought Canelo Alvarez. At what age did this guy retire? Hey, he was 38 in 2010. He retired at he retired 2014. It is. So he fought 4 more years. He was 42 when he retired. He was 42. He fought in his last two fight. He lost against two Mexicans, Marco Antonio Rubio and Andre Meriace. The fight was in Mexico, and this guy is not Mexican. Carlos Baldomir is not Mexican. I think he's not. I think he's not Mexican. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Let's give it a little bit of time. I think he's from Venezuela. The guy is from Venezuela. Okay? Telling you, Canelo Alvarez, I think the last guys he fought are not gonna be legends, man. Are not gonna be Hall of Famers. I don't think Caleb Plant is gonna be a Hall of Famer. I don't think Carlos Smith is gonna be a Hall of Famer. I don't think Billy Joe Saunders is gonna be a Hall of Famer. Abney Jr. will definitely not be. Is not gonna be a Hall of Famer. He will definitely not be a Hall of Famer. Okay, so Santa Fe, Argentina. That's where this guy was born. Okay, so he had a record. He fought 7 more times and lost. How many more times? Canelo knocked him out. Canelo knocked the guy out. Okay, and it is just frustrating, man, to have to be. I'm just having to wait for this computer to just give me what it wants. And I gave this thing a update the other day. This app that I have to make the videos, man. I gave this thing an update, and it was asking me for another update today. Messed up, man. It is messed up. The guy is 5'7". He's like someone like Canelo Alvarez. Okay, This guy was really, really old when he fought Canelo Alvarez. He might have been a good fighter when he was younger, but when he fought Canelo Alvarez, it was just a shadow of the man he was when he was a younger guy. The guy was a shadow, man. He was a shadow. This does a lot of work. Jesus, Jesus, man, help me, Jesus. That's messed up. Okay, thank God. Okay, so his name is Tata. His alias Tata. That is his nickname, Tata. Okay, so Tata means like Tata when you call your mother Tata, Tata. Okay, so Canelo was 33 and 0. Okay, 33 and 0 when he fought this guy. Okay, this old guy. Canelo was not even 30 in any of these fights. In any of these fights, he wasn't even 30. Okay, he was 20 something in all of them, all of those fights. Then he fought this guy who was 39 when he fought. He was 48 and 11. This guy might have been a great fighter when he was younger. And he never got knocked out. Take a look at this. The guy never got knocked out. Canelo couldn't knock him out. Let's see how this guy started his career. He lost once, two. He had right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 2. 11 a draw, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28 and 3, 29 and 3, 30 and 3, 31 and 4, 32 and 5. Okay, so the guy was not that great, but he never got knocked out, never. And Canelo couldn't knock him out. Canelo couldn't knock him out. But this guy was not such a bad fighter, but he was not a great fighter either. Let's take a look at Baldo when he started. When he started at the year, let's see in what year he started fighting. 1993. Okay, so this guy lost once, two, and how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In his first 10 fights, he lost two times. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He had 2 draws in 15 fights. 16, 17, 18. Three losses in his 18th fight. You see, this guy wasn't a great fighter either. But I remember the name of this guy. I remember. And they'll knock him out in the 6th round. He was 33 and 0. 34 and 0 when he fought the other guy. Lovemore Do. Okay? Then he fought this guy. This was his first championship. When he fought this, I didn't check this guy's age. But then he fought, the other grandpa he fought was Shane Mosley. Okay? Shane Mosley, who was 46 and 7. This guy had already threw all the ammunition he had, man, when he fought Canelo Alvarez, man. He threw all the ammunition he had already. He didn't have any ammunition left. He didn't have any ammunition left. Okay? Then he fought, the legend, Floyd Mayweather, 36. Wasn't on his prime either. And got beat up. Got schooled. He got schooled by this guy as well, El Islandi Lara. Then he fought Miguel Cotto, okay? So let's watch how many times Miguel Cotto fought after fighting Canelo Alvarez, because he was still in his prime. He fought 2 more times. Okay? He was 36 as well. 36 as well. So Miguel Cotto was on his prime. He fought two more times. Remember, boxing is something that you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta be real dedicated. Miguel Cotto was a guy who liked to drink a lot. He was a guy who got punished real ugly against Margarito. He got punished real ugly against Manny Pacquiao. The guy he had a lot of wars. He had a lot of wars. Miguel Cotto. The second fight against Margarito wasn't easy either. He beat him up because he beat up on Margarito, but Margarito still hit him as well. Okay, so the guy on his prime fought only two more times. The other guy, Gennady Golovkin. Okay, so Gennady Golovkin fought him twice. He had 35 and 36. Okay, so after fighting Canelo Alvarez, he has only fought one, two, three more times. He's fighting Ryota Murata right now, the other champion. These two titles are going to be on the line. The WBA and the IBF. Okay? So he's going to have two belts if he beats this guy. This fight is going to be on April, right? April 9th, next month. Okay? So he fought Steve Rose. Okay? So because many people will say, but Steve Rose has 37, he's 37 years old. Miguel Belanga is 18 and 0. He's coming from a surgery, an injury. You're not going to put Miguel Belanga against a young lion. Canelo Alvarez, maybe he was younger, but still he had a lot more fights and a lot more rounds than Miguel Belanga. That's the difference. That's the difference. Okay. So when Canelo fought Triple G, take a look at his record: 49 and 1. Okay, 49 and 1 and two draws. He drew a bomb in his fifth fight, who had a 3-5 record, and he drew a Triple G. and we can say did he really beat Triple G? Did he really beat Triple G? So right now, Triple G, the last time he fought was in 2020. He's been a complete year out of the ring, a complete year. He's inactive. Take a look at this. Inactive. Because when you're complete year out of the ring, they're going to put you like you're inactive. He's fighting against this guy. And if the fight, which I don't think that's going to happen, if the fight against Steve Rose gets canceled, um, he's going to fight. He's going to take this fight, the Gennady Golovkin fight, the Triple G fight. So Triple G is going to cancel his fight against Ryota Murata. He's going to fight Canelo Alvarez. He knows that's a payday. Just like I said yesterday that this guy Dimitri Bivol is not going to win anything by beating Canelo, but he's going to win money. He's going to get a victory against Canelo. The guy who's recognized by pound for pound the best by almost everybody. Okay, he's going to get paid a lot of money, and at the same time, he's going to beat the unbeatable Canelo Alvarez, who has been getting beat, who lost. In my opinion, he has lost four times or at least he has lost three times and one draw against Austin Trout. He drew Austin Trout. He lost to Triple G, and he lost to the second fight, and he lost to Elis Lara, and they lost against Mayweather. But I'm telling you, the guy is The guy is the most protected fighter, man, out there. This is a money guy. Take a look at this. The last Sergio Kovalev. How many times Sergio Kovalev has fought after fighting Canelo Alvarez? The guy retired after fighting Canelo Alvarez. Okay, the guy was on his prime. The guy was in his prime when he fought Canelo Alvarez. He was in his prime. The guy retired. Okay, he was 36. But as I said before, not everybody. Sometimes they don't have that same durability. Durability in their careers. Because sometimes they have some how do you call it, some things that they do in life that are not good for their bodies. And they do some things in their life that they just messed up their bodies. You know? That's the thing, family. Canelo Alvarez has not done that big of a deal. Let's take a look at his last victory. He beat Daniel Jacobs, and Daniel Jacobs had 2 losses already. He beat Callum Smith. Is Callum Smith gonna be a Hall of Famer? I don't think so. After Jordan, if after Jordan gonna be a Hall of Famer, what a question. Billy Joe Saunders, is this guy gonna be a Hall of Famer? I don't think so. Even Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant. These guys are all over 30. This guy is 31. Caleb Plant, I think he's like 30 or something like that. 28, 29. Let's take a look. 29. He's only got 21 wins, 12 by knockout, and 1 loss already by knockout against Canelo. If Charlo goes up there and fights him, he may have a chance to beat Charlo. I don't know. I don't know if he beats Charlo and he beats one of the kids that are there coming up, like Edgar Belanga and David Morel. Then we could say that the guy could finish with a pretty good record and with some titles, and the guy could end up being a Hall of Famer. We don't know. But for you to tell me that Canelo has fought, he fought many Hall of Famers, many old Hall of Famers. Okay, Canelo Alvarez fought many old Hall of Famers. Here they are. Here they are. I got them right here. This is not something that you gotta be so smart to know. You don't have to be so smart to know this. You don't have to be so smart to know this. Many people like to give this guy so much credit when he doesn't deserve it. They gotta fight each other if they want to fight me. If they want to fight me, they gotta fight each other. Okay? So if they want to fight Canelo Alvarez, they gotta fight each other. He's fighting Demetrius Bebo. I think Demetrius Bebo is a great fighter, man. I think so. I was watching yesterday a video of channel. It was a long time for me, man, without watching that guy in a video. Man. The guy was talking about Canelo, the fight between Canelo Alvarez and Demetrius Bebo. He was just going off on Demetrius Bebo, saying Demetrius Bebo was a bomb. That guy was not good. That you cannot compare Demetrius Bebo to Charlo. And I'm like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Demetrius Bebo fought. He said that Joe Smith was a bomb. Oh, he beat Joe Smith and he beat this other guy. I don't remember the name of the guy he mentioned. Those guys were nothing. but it's not that he beat Joe Smith. It's the way that he beat him. He beat him real easy. It was a really really easy fight. The Joe Smith fight was an easy fight for him. He beat him up. There's a guy who might not be the greatest. Joe Smith might not be the greatest fighter, in the 175-pound division, but it's the way he beat him. It was live. I didn't want to comment, because I was not going to get into a discussion with the guy. The guy was just arguing with some people who were saying things, and he was like angry already. I was like, man, if I tell this guy something, it's gonna go off on me, and I don't like that. And I'm gonna start calling him names. He's gonna have to block me, and I don't like that. I better stay quiet. I better don't say anything, then say something, and then start arguing, and that's not good. That's not good. So the thing is that if you take a look at this once again, take a look at this once again. Canelo Alvarez fought all of this fight. Okay, he fought all of this fight. He got beat by this one. I think he got beat by this one. The fight against Cotto was a pretty good fight, pretty close fight. Even though Cotto was just throwing his last ammunition as well. Carlos Baldomir got knocked out by him, but take a look at his age. I don't know. I think I don't know if Shane Morrison got knocked out by him. I didn't check that. This guy did it. He couldn't even knock out this guy. He was 39 when he fought him. Okay, so just take a look at this. 40, 39, 38, 36, 36, 35, 35, and 36. All of the best fighters this guy has fought has been 35 and over. 35 and over. Okay? So the toughest fight for this guy was, well, Mayweather was the one who beat him clearly. And they even, one of the judges gave the fight a draw. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? How can one of the judges gave that fight a draw to Canelo Alvarez? That's crazy, man. I'm telling you, that's crazy. That judge was just on something, man. He was high, or he was drunk. Something was so wrong with the guy, man. I'm telling you, or he got paid. And Mayweather was the money man. But they wanted Mayweather to lose. They wanted Mayweather to lose. Many people wanted Mayweather to lose. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants to see this guy lose, Canelo or Canelo, whatever. Nobody. I don't know why, but nobody wants to see him lose. No, everybody's like protecting him. The guy is protected. That is why many people say if the fight against Demetrius Bivol goes to distance, even if Demetrius Bivol beats him, they're not going to give him the decision. They're not going to give him the decision. I'm telling you, when I saw the fight between Canelo and Lara, the guy wasn't even raising his hands at the end of the fight because he knew he lost. He knew he lost. That's what you do when you know you lost. You lost a fight. That's what you do. It is just crazy, man. I'm telling you, it is crazy that you can't be protecting a fighter when this guy is he's the money man. The money man. Mayweather was the money man. Mayweather. Right now we have other fighters that could be as good as him in the money department or better. But they're hard headed because if you take a look at this guy Crawford, Terrence Crawford, that guy could be a money man as well. I don't know what's going on with that guy, man. I know the Errol Spence is a money man. Errol Spence is a money man. but they're making good money. They're making good money. His fight against Ugas is going to be in the Cowboy Stadium. It's going to be a pretty good fight. It's going to be a packed up Cowboy Stadium. Terrence Crawford is loved in Texas. You know, he's going against a pretty good opponent. Many people are going to come out and support him. Many people. It's like I'm telling you, man. This guy is not the only one. This Canelo Alvarez is not the only one. We know that the Mexican fans are just they're just like the Boricua fans. They go out and support the fighters. They go out and support the fighters. That is something good. That is something that I have to give them credit for. They don't support all of the fighters. They just get in love with one fighter, and that's the one that's the one that is gonna do everything. The best. It's the best. Because Fernando Vargas says that uh, Felix Trinidad was the cheater. He cheated. Well, Canelo Alvarez didn't cheat, right? Canelo Alvarez didn't cheat. And he's saying that Canelo Alvarez is the best Mexican fighter ever. What a hypocrite. What a hypocrite. Hypocrite of the biggest. Felix Trinidad cheated when it was legal. The raps that he used, they were legal in Las Vegas. He fought Vargas in Las Vegas. The guy is just crying. The guy is just crying. And they were not illegal in New York. It was not in accordance with the laws of the New York Commission. But they were not gonna make Trinidad take off his raps. They were not gonna make him do that. The only thing was that Nassim Richardson said that he was not gonna sign the raps if they didn't change them. It is what it is, man. I'm telling you, it is what it is. Felix Trinidad was a great punching power machine, man. That was a machine. Everything that guy touches went down. He didn't have to cheat to do that. This guy right here needs to cheat. This guy right here needs to cheat. Take a look at that body, man. Take a look at that body. If you take a look at the fight that I was watching, let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get that. So you guys can watch it. The fight that I was watching yesterday, that was he had 34 and 0. He had 34 and 0 record. A 34 and 0 record. Okay. If we come over here. Here. Go over here. There you go. There you go. Take a look at his body right here. Just compare this body to the body that we have in that picture. Take a look at this.
Triunfos con solamente 2 derrotas y 34 triunfos por la vía del knockout.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you never have to slow down at work. Instant corrections make your writing mistake-free, while keeping it short.
Estamos ya en el quinto asalto. Este es el duelo especial que traemos solamente por HBO, la única presentación en territorio norteamericano. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Estamos ahora ya llegando, pues nos acercamos a la mitad de este duelo. El gran favorito para ganar esta noche es el Canelo. Muchos pensaban que iba a terminar rápido, pero ten en cuenta de que Endo nunca ha tenido que terminar una pelea.
The end of the fight. Let's take a look at his eye. They was hitting him a lot with
pues soportar también algunos momentos de reacción de Endo.
Y fíjate, pero quizás si Endo fuera un peleador que se manteniera más ocupado, es un peleador que pelea un ritmo medio lento, tira un golpe, dos, no combina muchas combinaciones de 3, 4, 5 golpes. Ya un peleador de más experiencia y que se mantenga más ocupado ya sería una pelea más difícil. Para el Canelo, que es lo que se espera, o sea, entre más van las peleas, va
just imagine que el Belanga hit this time with his jab over that eye, with that strong jab that he had. He could have knocked out that guy. He hit him with
ese tipo de
punches.
Veteranos que se puede decir que
you think he would have knocked out that guy right now?
Cuando lo hizo con Valdomir, lo va a hacer esta noche, pero entre más ya le va a pelear a peleadores ya más de su edad o más
right now he would knock out a bull, man. He was tired. Take a look at him. He was tired. He was tired.
Solamente 3 minutos de acción en este combate.
If they show his eye, right eye. They always show what he does. They never show what the other guy did. Take a look at that. Throwing the jab of Canelo Alvarez, right hand that he hit him with.
Tremenda.
Jesus Christ.
Derecha por
take a look
arriba,
at that. Take a look at
primera
that.
quejada, pero
nothing from the other guy. Nothing.
Y mira la forma en que soltaba ahí los golpes, pero sí con
unos golpes, pero sí con fuerza.
En el
no se ve que no tenía fuerza.
Esos golpes como de catapulta y no logró aflojar las piernas a Endo.
Realmente, en mi opinión, cualquier otro peleador
that same strength that he has right now,
ya lo hubiera noqueado, yo digo, en mi opinión, el Canelo, pero
bueno, eso
right now he's stronger than
rivales
when he was 20 or 21.
Ya llegamos a los últimos 3 minutos de acción. Vamos a ver si el Canelo pues ya sale a proteger este triunfo que tiene ganado, o si decide salir por el knockout.
Es un jovencito, la prensa, la pelea
la
está televisando en todo México Latino, está su promotor ahí que fue un súper estrella. Imagínate la presión que tiene a ese, hay que darle el crédito a este.
Hay que darle el crédito porque tiene la presión, tiene todo encima.
Para un joven,
darle el crédito.
Demasiada presión.
Tiene todo.
Sí, con la anticipación, con la fe que ha puesto tanta gente en él. Presión para él, para su familia, todos aquellos que
oh man. Fighting against that old guy, he couldn't knock him out. He couldn't even hurt the guy. He couldn't even knock him down.
Porque es diferente cuando uno está en el gimnasio.
Are you telling me that guy would last
en la pelea,
so round? That guy who's standing in front of him.
Cómo bloquear todo eso, o sea.
Oh man, that guy would have last Edgar Berlanga 4 rounds. I'm telling you, man. Edgar Berlanga would knock out that guy. He would knock out that old guy, 39-year-old guy. A 39-year-old guy. I can't believe that. I really can't believe that. I really can't believe that, man. I'm telling you. I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe it. Canelo Alvarez, man, he fought a lot of old people. He started fighting real young, man, but he started fighting old people. They didn't put any dangerous guy in front of him. They wanted to build them up because they know that the Mexicans have a large fan base. They have a large fan base. They wanted that fan base. But right now, this guy ain't making the money Mayweather was making. So I think Mayweather was a better money man than this guy. Money maker. If you want to talk about a money maker, you got to talk about Mayweather. Mayweather was a money maker. This guy was a nobody. This guy right now, this guy is a nobody. This guy could be the number one paid boxer right now, but it's not. He will never get it, even not even close to Mayweather. Not even close. The only thing is if someday Edgar Berlanga uh, uh, keeps winning and he fights Edgar Berlanga in the future, that is the fight that is going to be like Edgar Berlanga said in the last interview that they put you, and then that last interview he said that's going to be like Mayweather Pacquiao fight Canelo in the future. So let's hope that the Edgar Berlanga keeps winning and this guy keeps winning as well. That's going to be a really big fight, a really big fight. Right now, there are many people who are just trying to put Edgar Berlanga aside. You know, trying to say, Edgar Berlanga was not what we thought he was. Edgar Berlanga was not what we thought he was. Yes, he is. He's even better than what you thought he was. He's even better. Edgar Berlanga is a fighter who will knock you out. And if he cannot knock you out or knock out any opponent they put in front of him, he's gonna box him. He's gonna beat him anyways. Anyways. Edgar Berlanga doesn't have to knock out his opponent to win. Edgar Berlanga is a boxer. He's got a great jab. Just imagine it. Take a look at the eye of Canelo Alvarez in that video. With the jab of that old man. That was an old guy. A 39-year-old old guy. Just take a look at what the guy did to him. That eye, that right eye. Just imagine Edgar Berlanga. Hit him with that strong jab that he has. Edgar Berlanga's left jab is like a straight right hand. It's like a straight right hand. Edgar Berlanga has a lot of tools, man. A lot of tools. One of the things that I really agree with the guy that made the last video that I showed you yesterday, was that if Edgar Berlanga would have stuck to his game plan in his last fight, he would have beat that guy real easy. The fight could have even been stopped. That guy had that eye, man. Really ugly, man. Real ugly. Edgar Berlanga stopped throwing the jab. And I know that his arm was hurting. His arm was hurting because he got injured in the third round, and he turned his left bicep, and he was injured. You know, it's not the same. That is something that many people don't like to mention. You gotta mention that. That is something that really hurts any fighter, any athlete. If you get injured, that's gonna bother you. It doesn't matter if you say, but he injured his arm, but he's gonna run in the 200 meter. He needs his arms. He's gotta move his arms. If one arm is hurting, it's not gonna be able to run as fast. Because you need your arms. You need your arms to go faster. It is what it is, man. I'm telling you, it is what it is. You know, Canelo Alvarez is that guy is a hype job. Canelo Alvarez is a hype job. Not Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga is going to fight Steve Rose right now. If he beats Steve Rose, I'm pretty sure that he's going to fight a top 20 opponent in his next fight in June. He's going to fight a top 20. He wants to fight. He wants to fight the best. I can see that in him. He wants to fight the best. He took this fight against a guy who has only one loss, against Triple G. He's one of the best fighters. Okay? Miguel Berlanga, I'm telling you, he's doing what he has to do. Miguel Berlanga is doing what he has to do. That kid in the last interview that they made him this channel, ES News, that kid who was with Edgar Belanga had years old, was 24 years old, or is 24 years old, and he only has 2 fights. The same age Edgar Belanga has. Okay? So not everybody starts fighting at 15, 16. Not everybody. Okay? So let's stop with that nonsense that everybody is always talking about. Edgar Belanga. Edgar Belanga, man, Edgar Belanga, he needs to start fighting the best. He needs to start fighting the best. No, no. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. But he's gonna start fighting the best even sooner than what Canelo did. Sooner. Okay, because the last 2 opponents Edgar Belanga had, we can say they were better than those 2, Baldomile and this other guy, and this other guy who is Love More and Endu. Love More Endu, this guy right here. I think Cáceres and Nickerson are better than this guy and this guy right here. They were younger. They didn't have so many losses like these 2 guys. They were better. Okay? Miguel Belanga beat them. Beat them easy. Even when he got knocked down by Cáceres, he still left that guy that eye like real ugly. We don't know if Cáceres is going to fight again. We don't know. Just like we don't know if Billy Joe Saunders is going to fight again. We don't know. Sometimes that they come back and fight, but their eye is not. Even the doctors tell them, don't fight. You can't fight again. If you fight, you're taking that decision. You could lose your eye. You could lose your eye if you fight. So I recommend you not to fight. I recommend you not to fight. Because it's not gonna be good for you to come out to just go out there and fight and just hurt that eye even more. Right now, I remember when Sugar Leonard fought Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns messed up his eyes. Tommy Hearns messed them up. You know, Tommy Hearns was a puncher. He hit him a lot. He hit him a lot, and he kept on fighting, but he always had problems with his eyes. Always. Sugar Leonard. Right now, the guy's okay. You know, the guy's okay. He might have problems with his eyes, but he's okay. And maybe this guy could do the same. You know, maybe. But Sugar Leonard was a defensive fighter. You know, the guy had all the skills. All the skills. He was fast. He had defense. He had great reflexes. The guy was great. I'm telling you, one of the greatest. One of the greatest. We can say that Sugar Ray Leonard was one of the greatest. And I was talking this morning with my family. And we were talking about the Puerto Rican boxers because right now, Wilfredo Gomez he's sick. You know, he's in a wheelchair, and they took him out of a house that he was in. And he's not looking good. You know, he's not looking good. And we were talking about Rafael Benitez as well. Rafael Benitez is in a bed. The guy's in a bed. The guy didn't take care of himself, you know, when he was younger. But Wilfredo Benitez was one of the best. I think that Wilfredo Benitez at this times, he would have been one of the top fighters. One of the best ever. He's the youngest boxer who won a belt in the history of boxing. The youngest boxer. That's a lot to say, man. That's a lot to say. That a Boricua from a small island like this could win a belt at 17. He's the youngest fighter in the history to win a belt. But the competition in his time was the strongest, man. I'm telling you. Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler. There were many more. Many great fighters. He beat them almost all of them. The only guys he didn't beat were Hagler, um, Tommy Hearns, and Joe Aureliano. He beat Duran, Roberto Duran. He beat. There you can see that Benitez was that's a legend. That's a legend. Right now we have some fights, man, coming up. We have some fights coming up. Okay, so right here, got this one. That is on March 26th. March. This one's March. This one is this weekend. This fight, Pedraza, Jose Pedraza. It's this weekend. We hope that we can get a victory there. This is going to be a great victory for Puerto Rico, man. If Pedraza managed to beat that guy, it's going to be a great, great, great fight for us, man. That guy is the in box strike. He's the number 2 contender. Number 2, behind Josh Taylor is his name, the guy who lost, and they robbed the other guy in Scotland. There you can see, man, how boxing works, man. Boxing is, you know what? Eugenio, saludos, mi hermanito, bienvenido. Salud to you, family. Salud to you. So, when they started this page, I wanted to make this page about. I wanted to talk about a couple of things. I wanted to talk about Israel. I wanted to talk about the United States news and boxing. Those were my 3 things that I wanted to talk about. And I stood with boxing because I love boxing, man. I love boxing. Boxing is my sport. That is the sport that I love, and I stick with it. And I'm gonna stick with boxing, And I love Israel, and I love the United States as well. But I don't know. I wanted to make a page on Rumble about Israel's making, or at least Israel. Eugenio, dime, ¿qué tú piensas de esto? Mira, ¿qué tú piensas de esto, Eugenio? Mira, con todos los viejitos que peleó mira con todos los viejitos que peleó. Eugenio dice, Daniel, eso estaba hablando yo con papi, que muchas carteleras buenas tenemos. Sí, de verdad que sí. Tenemos muchas buenas, mi hermanito. De verdad que está, Tacho, tenemos ese mismo marzo 19, eso va a ser algo tremendo, de verdad, tremendo, mi hermanito, de verdad que sí. Mira con todas las viejas que peleó mira. Y este viejito que está aquí, se lo ganó facilito mira, a los 36 años. Miguel Cotto se retiró después, 2 peleas después. Este que está aquí se retiró rápido después que peleó con Canelo, se retiró. Mira, este tipo con 40 años, Shane Mosley, mira. Mira Lemore Endu, 39 años. Carlos Baldomir, 38 años. Miguel Cotto, 36. Se retiró 2 peleas después de haber peleado con Canelo, mira. Este se retiró rapidito después. Golovkin, 35 y 36 años, ahora quiere pelear con él otra vez. Ahora que va a tener 40. Hacho, no, este tipo es un chiste, bro. Este tipo es un chiste. La gente le da tanto crédito. Ese tipo de verdad que yo no le doy crédito a ninguno, de verdad. Además que ha salido positivo en esteroides. El tipo se traquean con los guantes también. Tú sabes, Tacho, no se puede confiar en el tipo para nada, para nada. Yo espero que Dimitri Bivol venga y le haga un peleón. Yo espero que Dimitri Bivol se lo gane, brother, de verdad. Se lo gane. Dimitri Bivol es bueno, brother. Yo espero que Dimitri Bivol, Tacho, le haga un peleón buenísimo, que lo humille, brother. El tramposo ese. Al buscahuira ese, son buscahuira. Son buscahuira, brother. De verdad que si Dimitri Bivol se lo gana, brother, se va a reventar. Se va a reventar. Van a buscar la forma, yo te digo, van a buscar la forma de que el tipo no gane. El tipo, yo creo que le puede dar una chiva, y son capaces de darle la pelea al tipo. Son capaces de dársela, te lo digo. Y darle una revancha a Bivol. ¿Sabes? Porque eso es lo que hacen. Eso es lo que hacen. That's what they do. They just rob a fighter from a fight, and then they just the only thing they do is, you want a rematch? We'll give you a rematch. If you think you won the fight, we'll give you a rematch. I won the fight, man. I won my belt. I won my belt. I won the fight. You're gonna take away. You're gonna take away my fight, so I can fight this guy against it. So you people can rob me again. Just like they did with Triple G. Just like they did with Triple G. They robbed Triple G. They robbed him. You're gonna tell me that it's gonna the same thing is gonna happen with other fighters? And I'm telling you, if Canelo beats this guy, and if they rob Demetrius Bivol, they're not gonna give the guy a rematch. They're not. They're not. The guy is protected, man. I'm telling you, the guy is protected. They're not gonna give the Demetrius Bivol a rematch, even if he beat up this guy, even if he beat him up like Mayweather did, like Mayweather did. He wins all the rounds and he beats him up, and they give him the fight. It's gonna be like, man, but it's gonna be that he's gonna keep losing credibility because that has happened many times before, man. Against Lara, 2 times against Triple G, 1 time against Austin. Austin Stroud was a pretty even fight. They still gave the fight to him. Henry dice Pedraza versus Ramírez es el viernes. El sábado Chocolatito contra Rey Martínez el 19. Berlanga versus Rose. 29. Miguel Berchel versus Macatila. Y Abril Amanda versus Taylor. Valdés versus Stevenson también. Exacto. Exacto. Tacho, pero ese 19 tenemos a Sander Sayas también. Tenemos a este hombre, ¿cómo se llama? John Bausa y a LeBron, a Henry LeBron. Tenemos cuatro boricutas peleando ese 19. Pero esa peleita de Amanda y la peleita de Valdés contra Stevenson va a estar buena, mano, te digo. Tremendas peleas, te digo. Eso va a ser, that's going to be great, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of great cards coming up. I hope Valdez gets his ass kicked as well. I don't like cheaters, man. I'm telling you, I don't like cheaters. Those guys are cheaters. Those guys are cheaters. They're a bunch of cheaters, man. I don't like cheaters, man. There's something that I don't like is cheaters. So Valdez, I hope he loses. I hope Canelo loses as well, man. I'm not that kind of a person who likes to just go against anybody. I just leave that to the fighters. But at the same time, I know that these people are protected, man. They're protected. They're protected. And I can't believe that some of these judges and referees they just get bought, man. They get bought. Everybody gets bought, man. Even the commission, man. Because they know that there's some fighters that make the money. There's some fighters that make the money. That's the fighters that they want. The fighters that make the money. It's a business. Boxing, it's a business, man. People, he's not a salesman, The guy doesn't sell. The guy doesn't sell, and that is something that is worrisome. It is worrisome because they're going to try their best for Canelo to win. I'm telling you, everybody. Okay, that's all I have, Eugenio. I have been here an hour already. Thanks a lot for coming in, family. Like always, man. I love you in the name of Jesus Christ. Even the other persons who came in and just were watching and give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will come back. Eugenio says, Golovkin tiene que hacer la pelea en caliente después de la segunda rápido, pero no espero que pasaron años, ya tiene 40 y quiere hacerlo subir a un peso que él nunca ha peleado la linda. Exacto, exacto. Eso es lo que es, este tipo lo que es buscar la guira. Es un guirero, el tipo es un guirero, es un buscaguira. Es un buscaguira. Nosotros no entendemos lo que es eso. El tipo lo que le gusta es la linda, como tú dices, la linda. No, supuestamente si Bivol no pelea con él, si algo pasa con la pelea de Bivol, Triple G va a cancelar la pelea con el japonés, con Murata, para pelear con Canelo. Después de que el tipo lleva más de un año fuera del ring, que no ha boxeado. Era para allá. Y va a tener 40 años ya, en abril. Hacho, no, mano, te digo, está brutal, hermano. Está brutal, hermanito. Por eso que no pelee mejor con Benavides y con Wolverine. ¿Por qué no pelea mejor con Benavides y con Wolverine? Exacto. Exacto. Wolverine es bueno también. Pero no te creas, Dimitri Bivol es buenísimo. Para que Wolverine tampoco puede pelear porque ese es ruso también. Digo, no es que no puedan pelear, porque yo creo que la pelea va como quiera. Ahora no sé si va a estar sancionada la pelea. No sé si la van a sancionar, ¿verdad? Que va a ser por el título, va a ser solamente que van a pelear. No sé. ¿Sabes? Esa gente tiene un revolú ahí que no se sabe ni qué hora es. Pero nada, mi hermanito Eugenio, nos vemos después, mi hermanito. Mañana voy a tratar de estar por la noche en vivo en español. Y voy a ver si hago otro videito más tarde hoy en español también. Y mañana voy a estar en vivo en español, pero por la noche. Está bien, de 9:30 a 10, mi hermanito, ¿ok? Nada, mi hermano, mucho aprecio, ¿verdad? Y como siempre, ¿ok? Cuídense de todos mucho. Dios bendiga a Israel, Dios bendiga a los Estados Unidos de América, Dios bendiga a esta bella isla que Dios nos dio. Dios los bendiga a todos ustedes, mi gente. Los veo en la próxima, ¿ok? Cuídense.